What I've got here is the Imperial Thunderbolt fighter sprue for Aeronautica Imperialis that I'll be building. You can make 2 fighters from this kit. As you can see, you've got choices of weapons, Avenger bolt cannons or autocannons for both fighters, so you can make them up as Thunderbolts or Thunderbolt Furies. Thunderbolt Furies have got extra dice, which can be very useful for shooting stuff down. You've got enough wing ordnance to give them full loadouts of whatever you want, so you can give them 4 bombs, you can give them 4 sky strikes, you can give them 4 hell strikes. Ordnance is 2 points a pop, your basic Thunderbolt is 20 and your Thunderbolt Fury is 23. So you can, if you want, give Thunderbolt Furies 1 set of sky strikes each and have that as a 50-point force. So that's what I'm going to do with this first kit of Thunderbolts. So I'm going to take everything off the sprue and I'll come back with it all cleaned up and ready to assemble. Here is one Thunderbolt fighter cleaned and ready to assemble. I've assembled the first one as practice because they're identical. There's no point in me assembling 2 on the channel and making you watch me do the same thing exactly twice. So it seems like there's more pieces in the Dakka jet. I've not counted to check. So let's start putting some glue on. You have this facing inwards, and you can see where it ties up and meets there. Let's do the other one. So, almost there. We've got these very small, very easy to lose engine nozzles. Don't lose them, don't drop them. They slot into here, like so. That's the first little bit built. Next we're moving on to this bit of the fuselage. Like so. These pieces go inside, they're fairly easy to fit in. And you just pop them in like this. Like so, and they fit in perfectly and give you these cables. This is actually cockpit, so as you can see that fits in like there. You give that a good push, make sure that fits in nicely. That's the second bit of it done. Now we're doing the nose weapons. So you've got 2 options for assembling these. You can put autocannons or Avenger bolt guns in. When you do it, you've got to bear in mind you've got to go like so. Can you see that? Let's zoom in a little bit, like this. So let's start with gluing this into place. Then let's put the second half on. Like so. And then you've got this piece, which is the barrels and the sensor. So clear most of the glue off the brush. A little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit in the middle. And then bang. That nose arrangement is then done. So this is then going to slot into here like this. So decent bit of glue. Like so. And then this goes on. So again, we want to be able to get this all in here, and we've got some bits here. Push that in good and hard. So then there's not an awful lot left. We've got the tail fin. We've got the rearmost exhaust. We've got the intakes. Oh, that's not quite sticking down. A bit more glue and then hold it. Oh, there we go, that's now in place. So then to fit that on, we get a little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue there. 1, 2. So that is the fighter built. So I'm now going to add in the outermost hard point a Sky Strike missile. One and Sky Strike missile 2. So that is a completed Thunderbolt. So there's 2 of those. And this is how they measure up in terms of size next to the Dakka jets. And there is a Stormcast, so they're about the same height as a Stormcast. Dakka jets are about 60% of the size. But yeah, that is Thunderbolt fighters. So if you've liked this video, hit like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment below. But otherwise, Good gaming.